Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Citadelum. We start a new campaign mission today. The Fates will find a way. Segisama, 26 BC. The Senate of Rome appointed Octavius emperor in 27 BC. A year later, the emperor himself opened the gates of the Temple of Janus as a symbol of the state of war. Now, Augustus prepares to enter Hispania with his troops, but first, he needs an advance guard. The emperor asks you to establish his base of operations in Segisama so that it can become the centre of operations from which to put an end to the revolts of the northern peoples. Reach prestige level 9 in your city, discover 6 cities, and reach a population of 80 patricians, as well as sending 750 olive oil to Rome. Now then, we're going to pause again and look for our nearest resources. So there's some stone here, but there's no iron ore in sight. Over here by this massive lake, there's 3 stone deposits. And then over here we've got some iron ore and then a few more stone deposits. So I think this area is going to be a good space to set up a base of operations. And like I mentioned last time, I want to try and keep everything a little bit out of town and have like a really nice bustling city centre. So we're going to try and do something with a bit of a road link. But just looking over here, actually, there's iron and stone there and some stone there. We've got a nice lake there with some water. So here could be where we put our city centre. Because it's on a desert area, it doesn't actually matter. The land isn't fertile there. And then we could build our farms further out over here towards this large lake. This is actually where I'm going to build stuff. So let's build our town centre here. Now if I put everything on this side for my kind of industrial area, I can have a fairly big town centre in this space. I'm going to do that. That might be the best idea. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay, so as usual, I am going to build a road around here. I'm going to come down and down again to seal it off. Great. Then we want to put in our patrician housing. Not our patrician, our plebeian housing. So we go here, and we build our first plebeian house there, another one there, then one right here. And I quite liked this setup last time, which is why I'm going to continue using it. We put another road going out here, and then we go here, and then we are going to build another plebeian house here. Now I didn't do this last time. Actually, we're going to leave that. Then I'm going to build another one here. No, we're going to have patrician there and plebeian either side. So we're going to be stocked up on plebeian housing very, very quickly, actually. So these 6 will be our first set of plebeian houses. We might build more going out in other directions, but for now I think that'll do. Then we want to build a road that comes away from the forum in this direction towards where our industrial zone is going to be. And then I'm going to run road that goes along here. That did cost quite a bit of money, but that is going to be the boundary of my industrial area. All of the industry is going to be north or to the top of that T-shaped road. We can get wood here, we can get stone here, we can get iron there. And if we can get a workshop in that area, that's going to look really nice. Then out here, I'm going to have these roads link up and merge in one area. Now I want to make sure that I've got space there, so that works. We can run one more road there and then along here. Then I do have space, actually. If I want to put another plebeian house in, I can do that. I've got space in front and behind to put in gardens and trees, so that works. And then we'll do the same. We'll have that come down and this come along as well. Yeah. Then, so we need a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And along like that. Perfect. Okay, that's a decent, well-planned start. So if I want to put houses behind that, I can. I've got the road network in. And then this road is going to go all the way out to here. And then another T along the shoreline, where I'm going to be able to put fisheries. I can probably just about fit one there. Maybe here. I think it's 2 wide, so this is a bit of a dead zone, but that's okay. Then we can put in our first wheat field. We can put in our granary right there. And then we can start building out our other stuff in this area as well. The market is going to be a key location today. So we're going to put it right there at the back of the forum. And we know also that that market can go further out towards the back. But if we want to put patrician housing in, I think it's probably going to have to be at the back where the market actually is, rather than the front towards the industrial area. So that's fine. That market goes in and that's looking good already. Now our engineers post then, seeing as we're here, the engineers post can go there with the fire station there, and probably the reservoir can go round the back here of the market. Now I don't like it. That's so annoying. Oh no, it does fit like that. Reservoir at the back of the market, and that does fill in quite a bit of space there, which is nice to see. Then up here we will put in our industry. So the logging camp can go here. We'll try and put it quite close to that road. That might not get us a lot of trees, but I'm okay. I'm inclined to just leave it as it is. Then our iron mine can go here. If I can get the warehouse in range. Oh yeah, perfect. Excellent. Right, good. That's all set up. Then we're going to need to put in the logistical buildings here. So an engineer's post there, fire station there, and a well next to the fire station. There we go. Then over here, we're going to need an engineer's post, which I can just fit there. We'll put the engineer's post here, and the fire station will go on the other side here with a well right next to it. There we go. Right, okay, that is in. That is good to go. And let's hit play and start filling up this settlement. I think I've got everything I need there. Market is in. Plebeian housing's in. Oh, we need water. Let's get a water mill. So our water mill can go on the coast somewhere. It's got to be. There we go. Water mill there. Then the aqueduct will come out and over here. It needs to link up with the reservoir. Put it there so it runs along the road. We'll just demolish that little bit there. Right. We are in and we are running. People are going to start moving in. They're going to start filling up the jobs. And we can start expanding immediately. We can get 30 plebeians in. So that's immediately going to see us boost up our population to prestige level 2. We only need 20. And once they're in, we can do our next set of expansions, which is really exciting. So the aim here, we need to discover 6 cities. We're also going to need olive oil, which we can't get until we're on a pretty high prestige. If we have a quick look, where is it? It's actually in materials, I think. No, it's not. Do I need to actually buy it? Because there doesn't seem to be olive groves. Yeah, I think we need to buy it, being a luxury item. It looks like it. We do need to buy olive oil from other towns. Okay. Already got a fire to deal with, but that should be easy. Nice. Cool. Right, we are underway. We've got people who are unemployed already, so we're going to find something for them to do. We'll get them working in the granary to start us off. Good. Granary is now fully stocked, and I'm going to put in a few spaces there working in there and also in the warehouse. Cool. Right. And prestige level 2 is unlocked, so that means we can get our patrician housing down. Now, because we've got this in, I want to be very careful with my patrician housing, so I'm going to have this come up here. We're going to have this come up here. I'm just going to frame reservoir. Then our first set of patrician housing is going to go right here. Probably like that. And then another one next door. Maybe. Yeah, does that work? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. What if we put patrician housing just behind here? In this space. Like that. Yeah, I think that is going to be a good plan. Then we'll link it all up. A little bit different to how it was before, but I quite like that. Then we're going to need a tax office. Now, we're probably going to need 2 tax officers because these guys aren't going to be in range. So we put a tax office here, and we can't actually put one the back here, so we'll put one here. And it still does reach these areas. And it actually just means that we can assign a load more jobs early on, which is good. Now our patricians need melons and cabbages, which shouldn't be an issue. We'll get some melon orchards in, and then a cabbage orchard. Just one person working in them will be enough. We do need to try and upgrade our plebeian housing, so they are going to need some desirability upgrades, which is where my spaces for gardens come in. And they will upgrade very, very quickly now. Don't have enough stone, so let's have a look at our stone quarry. We'll put some more people to work in that. And we should be able to get our gardens. Now, our patrician housing will increase gradually. They're ready for upgrades already because they're at 10%. So that will not take long at all once they get cabbages and melons, which should take us very, very small amount of time because we've got them in place already. We'll get stone in, which you can see we now have, so we can finish off these gardens. And as you can see, once again, that leads to upgrades for... And we're at prestige level 3 already. Good. Brilliant start. Excellent. Right, we'll keep going with the gardens because we will eventually end up demolishing these. But it does mean we get all of these in place. Shouldn't be too long now before we get what we need. There we go. That's done. These guys will upgrade quite quickly. Melons, we need more melons, we need more cabbages, so let's get some more working in those orchards. Did our market fill out? Yes, it did. Wheat, still looking good. Melons and cabbages now producing more than we need. And desirability is looking good. Yeah, okay, cabbages and melons are all we need there. And they want a bathhouse, so let's put that in. Our bathhouse has, like I said before, quite a nice area of effect. We can just about fit it in there if we want to go here with it. And I think that is actually quite a good place for it. And before we neglect it completely and annoy them all, we'll put some temples in. So we'll get a Minerva temple here. Next to that is going to be a Mars. No, not a Mars. A Ceres. No. And Apollo. Just so that we've got some... In fact, we'll move that one forward. And we'll move that one forward. Then we've got Apollo, we've got Minerva. We're going to put a Ceres temple on the corner there. We're going to put a Pluto temple there. And a Jupiter. Jupiter and Mars we don't actually have because we don't have any stone bricks. So that means we need to go back to our materials production. And we're going to start working on some brand new industry. So our sawmill can go here. And then our stone cutter can go there. We'll max them out. See, loads of jobs starting to appear now. 48. We need a few more. So if we can expand our plebeian housing with some onion and carrot farms, that'll be useful. So let's have a look at that. Onion orchard going down and a carrot orchard also going down. The carrot orchard we're going to put there. And we might as well start a fishing dock. Yes, it does, just as I thought. It needs... Oh no, it won't even fit there because of that rock that's in the way. Can it go here? Yes, it will go there. So we'll move the carrot orchard to here. And then we will put down the fishing dock there. It needs a little bit of a road, so we'll have a bit of a jutting out section there. And then we'll get the fishmonger on the corner. Right, that's good. Back to the town. How are we looking? Plebeian housing. 25% desirability requirement. We have a quick look over here at our decorative. We can actually put in some trees. So if we put a row of trees in along here, right up to there, they get the upgrades they need. And then along here, they will get their upgrades. That's done. We do need to put in some roads here. So we'll put a road there, and then a road there, and a road here. Now, the fire station, that is in range, so that's okay. Temples are now all up and running. We can actually celebrate a festival of Ceres, so I'm going to do that, and then we can get a nice little boost to our food production if we keep her happy. Onion, we are going to need another one working in there. The fishmonger doesn't have any workers assigned to it, so we'll put another one in there. Now, currently, we actually need to upgrade these houses. So, if we go back down to one of our other buildings, we'll take one out of the fishing dock. They don't actually need fish yet, so we'll take them out, so nobody's going to work there. We should now see our onion orchard starting to pick up production. And hopefully that'll see our plebeian housing get upgraded, which means we can hire more workers. We're making a lot of money per day, so the slow growth here is really useful for us. We're doing quite well with that. We still need to upgrade our plebeian housing though, so we can get more people living in them and then hit our next prestige level. Carrots are a little bit low, so if just have a look at how much we're consuming, we might actually need more people working in those orchards, which we do. So cabbages are fine, melons are fine, carrots are not fine, so we'll get someone working in there. And as you can see, we now have the upgrades we need, so we can put more people back into working in the fishmonger and the fishing dock. We have one unemployed person, and the housing has now been upgraded. We can actually get our grape orchard. Our tax officers are collecting a nice amount of money, and people are relatively quite happy. So we should be very close now. If we can get one more plebeian house upgraded, this one would do, but it needs 25%. So over here, this one has been upgraded. They want bread and wheat and onions. Okay, onions, fine. Cabbages, fine. Melons are fine as well. Cabbages we could probably do with someone else working on that cabbage farm, so let's do that. And we can actually start producing bread. Carrots is looking okay, I think. Have a look at the carrots again. Yep, carrots are fine. These guys, if they can get an upgrade to... Let's have a look at what decorative stuff we can put in. What's happened there? Oh, the tax office. It's out of range. That's okay, we just rebuild it. Right, bread in this plebeian house and a tavern. Right, where can we put a tavern? That's going to make sense and be right in the range of everyone. Now, I'm inclined to put the tavern here, actually, because there's a road that goes down to it, and it just about fits all of our people in it. Then, we'll get our grape orchard. We need wood. Ooh, how are we short on wood? What's going on here? There we go. More people in the logging camp. There we go. That's better. Then, grape orchard. Such a shame about that little nuke that's there. Right, we can put that in. Grape orchard is down. Run a road along there, and then we'll put 2 people working in the grape orchard. We haven't actually got that unlocked yet, but that's fine. We've got the tavern. We need bread. If we could just upgrade this, it would be fine, but we don't actually have the ability to do so unless we can put in this. If I just demolish these gardens here, then if I put in this, that takes it up to 15%, and that takes it up to 18%, so it still doesn't actually give us enough to upgrade the building, which is a shame. So I'm going to put the garden back in. Actually works out at about the same, so it's just shy of the 25% requirement. There was something I could just put in decorative to save the day here. Like that. Or that. Is that going to upgrade it? It's almost there, I think. So if I just put in another one here. There we go. Right, that pushes it up. That gets us to 60. I'll demolish them. Because the prestige actually doesn't matter when it's like that. Because it's now upgraded. And we are at prestige level 4. And this now unlocks my new decorative items. So I can replace these 2. We'll change the road. Put that back in. Then we'll go to our decorative items and we'll put some of these outside it. So that now takes the desirability up to 27%. But does it unlock the colonnades? It certainly does. So our colonnade will now go all the way up here. And all the way up here. And then along here. And look at those decorations now. They are looking really good. So let's put a fountain here. I'm going to put another little row of gardens here towards the bathhouse. There we go. We got a fire there, but that's fine. That'll sort itself out. Apparently they don't have access to a tavern, even though it is right in range. Oh, yeah, it is. It's right in range. We've got a lot of fires going on here. What's happening? Did bonfire night here? Let's get more people working in the fire station to try and help us put them out. We don't have enough... Oh, we haven't made a winemaker. That's why. Lily. Right. So now we've got a winemaker. We'll max that out, get as many people working in that as possible, and then they will get access to the tavern. They need a bakery, so let's build a bakery. The bakery can actually go here. I'm going to put it on the corner there, and then we'll put a little road that goes to there. Don't have anyone working that yet. We do need to work on these plebeian housing, and it is just a simple case of adding in some more decorative items so we can actually boost them. They only need to get up to 25%, but what we're about to do is going to take it way beyond that with a row of colonnades. Oh, I don't want that one. Get rid of that. Maybe, can we do a double colonnade here? Will that look good? Not really. It doesn't look good. In fact, it actually doesn't need to, because we just need to put in some more decorative items here. That's why. So I'll go with gardens all the way along there. That's at 96% now. And these should now upgrade. They need cabbages and bread. How's our cabbage production looking? We better put someone else to work in the cabbage orchard so that that gets topped out a little bit more. There we go. And now we've got access to the tavern. We need bread, which should happen very soon once the bakery is sorted out. We have a quick look. We're not producing enough bread yet, but it might well be. We're at 60 per day now. So if I put another bakery in, once I get some money in, that'll look much better. And here, these guys need bread and fish. Melons and cabbages. How's our melon production looking? We're fine on that. Cabbages are fine. What about fish? Fish fillets. Ah, okay. Right, let's get some more people working in the fishmonger. We better have one more working in the fishing dock as well. Winery is finery. Ah, I made a joke. Hope you enjoyed it. I didn't. It wasn't very funny, but we'll deal with it. Prestige level 4. We have enough patricians to get to prestige level 5, but we do need to upgrade our plebeian housing to give us a better chance of being able to get more workers. To do that, we are going to need a bakery, so let's get the bakery in. Another one up and running there, and max that out. And we can put a road going back in there. Hopefully that'll make us, well, give us enough bread. No, we're still not producing enough bread. Although we should be once we get enough people working in it. Right now, though, probably going to have to take some people out. So let's take some people away from the fire station. They will go and work in the bakery. We should now produce, 100 bread a day. So we're going to start being in profit for the bread. Plebeian housing is going to level up. Patrician housing is probably going to follow because they're going to be stocked on bread as well. And these should all upgrade very quickly. How are our gods looking? Neutral. Great. Ceres is going to give us a blessing, so we'll take that to get our fields like fully stocked and get a load more food in. And everybody else, okay, so Jupiter still doesn't have a temple built, actually. We haven't done that. And Mars will probably get annoyed too because he doesn't have a temple. Ooh, dear. We didn't do very well there, did we? I'm going to put a temple to Mars there. And a temple to Jupiter here. There we go. Right, we better hold a festival for Jupiter. And then for Mars, we'll leave Mars for now. I don't think he's going to do anything to harm us. We don't have any military units yet. As you can see, though, 90 plebeian population is our max, and it's pretty good. Milk and eggs are our next target. 80 patricians. We've got 64 possible patricians. So it's going to be milk and eggs next. So let's get a chicken farm built. We've got a collapsed building somewhere. It is, of course, the tax office here. I better put in a new engineer's post here. is it in range of the fire station as well? Because that's the next question. It's in range of the fire station, but not the engineer's post. And it's like it's because I've done that thing where I'm actually going to move that forward, and then I don't need that engineer's post, so we'll get rid of that because this one just covers it there. So that's good. Right, we've got a load of people now that we can start putting to work. So chicken farms are the next order of business for us. So we'll get 2 chicken farms in. Need more lumber. Where's our logging camp doing so poorly? Got a lot of stuff at the sawmill though, so that's probably why. I'm going to build another warehouse. And we are at prestige level 5. Great. This has been a really nice period of growth. So, we've got a chicken farm. We're going to put another chicken farm in. Then, we're going to link these up with a road. And we're going to max out the jobs. Still got quite a few unemployed people. So, cows next. We need 60 lumber for that, but that shouldn't take us too long to get. Once we've got all of this, probably in today's episode, we'll be ready to expand into military, which we'll do next time. People are moving out because they don't have jobs, but that won't take long. We will be able to do this. As soon as I get some more lumber in, maybe we could do another lumber mill. Cutter, whatever we're calling it. Let's have a look. Logging camp. Put one down here. And that would be in range of the warehouse still. There we go. Right, great. So we've got space for 108 plebeians. We're looking at 120 though, so we may need to upgrade a little bit further. These guys need wheat. How's our wheat production looking? Okay, we're going to need to put more people working in the wheat field. Just so that our cows have the feed, and then we can get that sorted. We've got loads of people migrating into the city now. Cow farm we can put down. And then I'm actually going to start the pig farm. And then a butchery. Oh, that's a good place. Yeah, right. Now we're talking. Okay, let's get a road coming in along here. I'm going to put another butcher. Because these guys, it takes a while to get them built. Oh, okay, right. We can't put the butcher there. We can put it there, though. So let's max out the butchers. We'll max out the pig farm and the cows. And that's good. No, it's not. We need more people working in that. There we go. Right, we're stocked up now. We just need 4 working in that butcher. So when more people move in, that'll be fine. Milk is going to get distributed. We need a doctor's office, which means we also need a medicinal herb farm. We'll get 1 working there. We'll put 1 less in the butcher. In fact, we'll go all the way down to 1 for that butcher, and we'll take out of this butcher as well. We've got medicinal herbs now, and then we can get a doctor's office. Now, my doctor's office covers everywhere here by putting it down there by the temple. So that's good. We don't have anyone working in it, though, so let's drop a couple out of the pig farm. That gives us 2 unemployed workers. We put them back into butchery. The cow farms are fine because they'll produce milk. The butchers are the ones we need to kind of like stock up on. So that's good. Right, we're 122 population, which means we can actually hit the next prestige level. Even though we're targeting 9, a population of 80 patricians is needed. We're at 67. Let's have a look at all of our other patricians. Now, they do want a theatre. So let's go to our entertainment and build our acting school. There we go. And then build our theatre. Now, the theatre, I think I'm going to put next to the tavern here. And as you can see, it is in range of all of the buildings. So we can do that. And then we'll put a paved road coming out here. That's prestige level 6. Excellent. Good. We are flying today. Very happy with the progress we've made. Then we'll get that paved road going in. Probably need to upgrade all of my roads, actually. So let's go around and do that. And of course, we're not going to keep this paved road going all the way around the town, because when it gets to our industrial areas, that's when we'll come back to the likes of the dirt roads. Whereas down here, my city centre, it's got to have paved roads. Got to look good, got to get that speed. movement speed upgrades that comes from getting these upgraded roads, and then we'll go down here, come along here, another road going into there, and then as we leave town and get to that farming area, it goes back to dirt roads. And the same here, we'll have a paved road coming all the way to the end. Yeah, okay, looking good. Right, our acting school, let's have them accommodate 2 actors, and then once they're trained we can put on a show. And our patricians now have access to a theatre. These guys have upgraded already. We're making a lot of money every day, which means we can probably go out and discover some cities. Now prestige level 9 is quite a difficult one to hit. We might actually need to put in some more housing. We've got 11 people who need work. We do need a school, so let's have a look at what the school requires. I think putting it here, it's still in range of everyone. But I'm actually going to put it around the back. The temple here. Like that. Then we can run a paved road into it, and then around the side here. And then we can come up to here. I'll demolish that. And we'll have the paved road go to here. And I've got a little bit of space if I do want to put in any more houses, which I might actually need. Then the doctor's office, we can put a few gardens or nice decorative items there. So I'll just stick in this guy and a lion. There we go. And then let's have a quick look. So we've got the school they wanted. They also want 70% desirability. It's at 64% right now. So if we just replace a couple of gardens with fountains, that'll be great. And then clothing, which we need a weaver for. So off we go. We're going to go up to our industrial area and we will put down a weaver. That goes there. And then we need a flax field. Now the flax field can actually go in our industrial zone, so that's not an issue. And then the road goes here. We get 1 working in there. We get 4 working in the flax field. 2, let's go 4 working in the weavers. We can actually drop down the flax. We don't need that necessarily yet. Pig farm, we're going to boost up to 4. Butchery is at 4 there and 4 there. Let's have a quick look at what we're consuming. Milk, we need more milk. Actually, the cow farm is struggling, so let's get another cow farm put in. And we will stock that up full with workers. Right, going back now. Wheat is good. Eggs, ooh, eggs not so good. Let's get a granary. That's why we're short on them. Now, I might have messed up with the milk here because we're making loads. Eggs, it's wheat. Wheat is the problem. We're actually going to demolish a cow farm for now. We'll put another wheat field in. We'll get people working in that. So our wheat production now goes up massively. Melons, we need more melons. So another one working in the orchard there. Onions are fine. Cabbages are fine. Eggs, wheat, milk, pigs, 48 per day being produced. Fish, we're fine on. Grapes, we're short on grapes. Let's get more people working in the grape orchard. Then medicinal herbs are good. Carrots are good. We've annoyed a god so much he's coming to attack us. Who is it? Is it Mars? It's Jupiter. Oh, it's always the tax office. What's wrong with you, man? Where's he gone now? Another tax office. And a bathhouse. And then a doctor's office. How dare he, honestly. But that gets the gods back on side, really. Once they've had a bit of a stress at us, it's fine. There's also been a theft. So we're going to end our episode here. As you can see, we have enough about us now to get to the next prestige level and probably the one after it. Our plebeians are generally starting to ask for a library, so I'm just going to build that now, just to kind of finish off the episode. Library can go in there. And yeah, plebeians now want furniture and pork. We are already producing the pork. We have started on clothing as well, so that's great. And furniture is probably the next thing that we're going to need to do. So we are going to build the furniture, and then I'm going to end it here. And I'm going to say thank you again for watching another episode of Citadelum. We're doing pretty well. I'm really excited about this one. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. We start military in the next episode. Bye.